Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here. Welcome to B-Ball Breakdown. I have Paul George here to talk a little bit about shooting. Now Paul, you've done a pretty big improvement in your shooting this year. Last summer when you were working, was there a specific fundamental that you discovered that really was a key to you shooting better?
The biggest thing was to shoot every shot the same. I got a shooting coach and I was working real hard this past summer, and that was the key. I was the further out I was shooting the ball, I shot it differently. And that was the case for the improvement this year on my shooting. Was every shot I shoot now, it's the same shot, whether it's 5 feet in or 25 feet out. So just staying consistent with my form.
So was it anything to do with the footwork? Were you doing a hop? Were you doing 1-2? Did you try and make that more consistent?
Yeah. I tried to make it consistent as far as how I'm going to shoot and how I'm going to be ready and shot ready. But it's different in the game. So much stuff is going, so I worked a little bit on both, just in case, different scenarios where I have to hop into it or, step into it with a 1-2.
So do you prefer hop over 1-2, or are they both in different situations?
They're both in different situations. I prefer a hop if I'm going to be a catch and shoot, and I prefer stepping into it off the dribble, off a 1-2.
Now, as far as ball handling goes, you're getting a lot of pick and roll ball handler plays this year. Was there a lot of work that you did last summer to improve that part of your game?
Yeah. Offensively, just being a threat coming off of ball screens, opposed to coming off and being passive and looking to be the passer. This year, this past summer, I worked a lot on coming off being a threat, having my footwork ready to be, shot ready when I'm coming off screens. And, just making plays off the pick and roll.
So when you're coming up with the ball and a guy's setting a screen for you, what is your first look as far as how you're going to read the play?
Well, first is to see how far back the big is going to be. That's first and foremost. It's a little bit of both. It's how my guy's guarding me. If I see him, getting ready to go under before I'm even ready to go off the screen, then I know I got a shot behind the pick. If he's going to fight me over and the big is far behind, I know, either I got a short mid-range or it's pretty much a one-on-one with the big man. So it's all about, reading the next man. And usually it's not even the two guys in the pick and roll. It's reading the next man that's either in help or thinking about rotating. So it's a lot of reads to make.
Well, Paul, thanks for joining us. And don't forget, sports fans, at B-Ball Breakdown, we're not a channel, we're a conversation. You in? You in, Paul?
I'm in, my man.